going on, everybody? I'm Alex Hunter, this is HP Builds, and welcome back to the channel. So as you can see behind me, we are at NCM for another Tennessee Region scca autocross event, and we are about to get started. So we're not running the first group for I don't know how many different events it's been that we've ran first. We're not running first this time. So my job is to run with the novices, hang out in their car, kind of let them get more comfortable with the track. And speaking of the track, this is what it looks like. I think today we're gonna have a really good chance because there's only two really hard hairpin corners that we've obviously seen the suspension setup on this car isn't very happy with. If you remember, last time we were here, we had a figure 8, and this car did not like the figure 8. It kept trying to push out of the figure 8. And no matter what I did to tweak the shocks and struts on this car, it still wouldn't stay planted. So today we only have two sharp corners. Everything else is pretty gradual, pretty open, pretty fast. So I hope we have enough horsepower today because Jessie is here today and she's saying, I think I got a chance. Well, I hope so, Jessie. I hope I come for you and show you that I can actually be faster than you. So I'm gonna quit talking. I'm gonna grab my helmet. I'm gonna get up here with the novices, jump in a bunch of cars, get some extra seat time, get some perspective of the track. That way, when we go out there, we get to literally put down our best run as fast as possible. So I will check back in with you guys when we get in the car and get it up to grid here in a couple hours from now when this run group is done running. Check back in with you later on. In fact ours. All right guys, so rode with a bunch of different cars and I am still unsure on what side of the slalom I need to enter on, because one car will enter on the left and it seems relatively good, sometimes awkward in some cars. Then by the time you go to the right side, it continuously felt smooth for each car I rode in. So I'm not sure. My plan first is to take it on the left for a couple runs and maybe focus on the left this whole morning. And then after lunch, maybe jump over to the right. And that way I'm consistently running the same lap in between each run session. So we're waiting to go, and we've got Jessie over here in Cam C. We've got Dylan over here in Cam C. So we've got to make something happen, but fingers crossed, should go well. The two Chicago boxes inside this track, I've got to make sure they're wide, especially the first one, because you enter with a lot of speed. So I've really got to be careful there. But we're going to check some tire pressures real quick, and then we'll get to the first lap. A 33.6, and goodness gracious, there was a couple spots there that we really could have used third, especially right here at the end. There was definitely room for third, but that was really smooth, other than there was a couple spots where the tires would lock up, but overall pretty good. All right, so I talked to a few people that watched me run, and they were all thinking it looked pretty smooth. Obviously I had a couple lockups there. So we're going to try to get through the Chicago box. The second one went well. The first one, I don't know if y'all saw, we had a little bit of a lockup, it felt like. So here goes nothing. 33.7. So we gave it third and actually lost a 1/10 of a second. I think we lost a 1/10 of a second coming into that first Chicago box. We were a little slow coming in there. Definitely felt slow. So we got one more try because we're only getting 3 runs this morning. But that was pretty good. So we're consistent at least. So we really got to make something happen here. Jessie just came across with her first clean run and got us by 4/10 of a second. So we have got to get faster. I've got to come around this first Chicago box with a little more speed and try to beat her. That's the goal. All right.
33.419 to stay in second place in NC.
That's not enough to get her, but we're closer. So now it's lunchtime, and we'll come back later on, see what we can make happen. So close. So close. Alright guys, so I had to do a quick battery change because I guess the heat got to this one. But we just ran our first run for the second run session and it was a 33.2. So we are officially 1/10 of a second behind Jessie. So we've got to go out there one more time and try to see if we can beat that. Because that run was very, very fast. It felt very, very smooth. As you guys can see, there was not a whole lot of jitteriness in the car. There was not a whole lot of shaking around the corners. Very, very smooth. So I'm hoping this next run session, we're gonna go out and try to beat that 33.2. Guys, so that last run was not our best run, of course. We had somebody in the car. I had my brother-in-law Austin in the car, but we ran a 33.5. So now we're not gonna have him in there. We're gonna drop some weight again and see if that's gonna make a difference, because we're only 1/10 away from winning. She hasn't gotten any better this run session, so hopefully we are at our best laps right now. So I'm hoping I can just make that little tiny adjustment somewhere out there to try to bring some more speed in, because I think that's where she's getting me. We're coming out of this second Chicago box very, very sluggish because, well, let's face it, 180 horsepower doesn't make a lot of speed happen quickly. So hopefully I can carry a little bit more speed out of that and try to get moving. I definitely have a good line on the 2 Chicago boxes now. So hopefully a little bit more speed coming out of there will be the difference that we need. So we shall see. All right, I just got the word we're running 4 runs this afternoon, so I've got 2 more to put down my best time. Oh my goodness, that was a 33.0 when I hit a freaking cone. Ah! Dang it! Dang it! All right, we got to do that one more time.
Yeah, what'd you do?
Oh my God! All right, guys, so Jesse just got a 33.0. which is what we would have got last run had we not clipped that cone. So we've got to make it happen. So this is our last run. Trying not to get too excited, trying not to get too ramped up. Got to stay calm, got to get that exact run. That was not good. Ah, dang it. All right, guys, well, we didn't make it happen. So 2nd place for us today by 0.2 of a second, because she come back and got that 33.0. Oh well. Had a lot of fun. Car did really well. I'll take it. I'll take first loser. All right. Well, I guess I'm going to end this video here because all that's left is grabbing a 2nd place cup and loading everything back in the trailer. So, didn't quite have what we needed for 1st place today, but I'll take what we can. That was pretty good for a 180 horsepower car. So we'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.